there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his first personal.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And George kicks to Mourning. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw good from Mourning.
First personal foul. At the line.
And both free throws good for Mourning.
Timeout call.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harris against Fareed. Harris passes to Pleiss. And stolen by Mourning. Julius Erving comes up with the rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And Fareed kicks to Middleton. Fareed setting the pick for George. Down low. And Fareed throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
George with no one around. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that one's good. There's 1:38 left in the game. Erving dishes to George. Yes, and it's Erving picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Paul George.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Shoots a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Fareed from downtown. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Passes it to Pressey. From the low block. Good on the jump shot. Pressey's got 4 this quarter. George with the ball. Outside Erving. Erving double team. And George, here we go. Here's Mourning. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Fareed setting the pick for Middleton. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, beautiful kickback led him into the dunk perfectly.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's George. Money!
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Several teams changing it up here. Stolen by Mourning. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. But they recover it. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, Kenneth Faried is out there with Mourning. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Paul George. And it's Middleton in at the 2-guard spot. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey into the lane.
That's his first personal foul. At the line,
The first free throw is good.
Rodney Stuckey. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Irving. Here's Faried.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And now the fast break. Faried with the ball. The shot's good from Irving.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lets it go with the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. So tough to hit a 3 like that with the break on.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 18 points for Tobias Harris.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here, Greg. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
Miller outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Smart wide open. He fires. And good. He nails it. Atlanta leading by 4. And George, here we go. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Kept alive. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Really an extraordinary game for Irving. 13 points. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Smart.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why. I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Yes!
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
It's good. This game is all even.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
On the wing, George. Puts up the baby hook. It's in!
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
It's off. And now Stuckey running the floor all by himself.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
They actually could shoot a 3 here and go for the win, but I'd expect them to try to send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a shot off. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
This is excellent. That's his first personal foul.
And so they get the victory here at home. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.